up, dude?
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. What's the word?
We're here today to see a day in the life of Jorge Valladares.
Let's go wake up tatting.
George is definitely the most selfless person on the team. He's a purple belt right now, but he's got like black belt knowledge. So literally any questions you have, you can go to George.
Pat actually literally just had a chick hop out of the van, got into her car, and drove off. That was awesome. This is my old van that I had sold to Wayne for a few $100, and then Tad moved back into the gym. So then Wayne sold to Tad. So now we got two little stations in here. Tad. He's got them fucking noise away. Hey, who's that chick?
It's okay. Yeah, it's best you not know names.
And just to put it really simply, we kind of butted heads. You know, he would either yell at me and try to get me to do what I needed to do, which I didn't really know, you know, and I basically was here to just fuck around and eat bags of Skittles, you know, and through the years, man, he's basically seen me grow up, he's seen me change, and the guy's been nothing short of incredible, you know. He's a quiet guy, he doesn't speak much. People that are outside of the gym and people that don't know him very well probably think that he's a little bit secluded on his own, you know, he doesn't really say much, but for us, man, the guy's fucking incredible. He's 100% the leader of the Wolfpack. He might as well be a black belt, belts don't matter with George, you know, the guy's fucking incredible at Jiu Jitsu, you know. Every single day we're in here, the guy's making sure we're on track. Everything you need to know about Jiu Jitsu to be a champion, that guy knows about it, and he 100% is doing it to share with every one of us. You know, the man's incredible. Anytime that I've been down, anytime that I've been in a rough spot, or I'm upset, or I'm sad, or I'm really happy, he's been there for me. You know, when I'm really sad, the guy's telling me that it's going to be okay. He's felt the same things. Constantly, every single hour that he spends is 100% for us. His friends, it's for Heath, it's for the gym. He's struggled a little bit in his life, and to be able to put that all aside and focus on us and help us every single day and be an incredible friend and an incredible teammate, I couldn't ask for anything else. I love the guy. I love the guy. I wanted to give him a present. You know, I haven't really given him much. I don't have much. I know the guy gets a little tired. No, that's not it. I know the guy has some extracurricular activities, so with the way he rolls, I'm pretty sure this is the size that he's going to be using. 4, 5, 6 is going to be enough to see what the guy's going to do to everyone on the mat. I told him that he can't use these on me, but everyone else is completely fine, all right?
You want it raw, that's why you don't want him to use those.
Don't tell him.
Even if you're like dead tired, George will be right there, be like, come on, bro, what are you doing? This is your job. You ain't got nothing else to do, and he'll be like pushing you to go farther, and you will. Like your gas tank with him will go so much higher up, because he'll just be like, oh, that's your body telling you to quit, don't quit. And like he'll just say something like that, and you're like, man, I never thought about that, and you'll just do it, you know. Like he's like, man, I'm gonna quit, and he's like, just don't. And you're like, okay, I won't. Yesterday when we were like drilling for like 6 hours straight, we were just like shooting the shit, telling each other stories, and George was like telling all these funny stories from like his past, and he was like, you know, he's just a really funny guy. Like a lot of people think he's a sociopath because he doesn't like talk to people, but like as soon as you get to like drilling and talking to him, he's really cool. Like George is the man. That's all you need to know.
George is a super unique individual, man. I mean, not many people that I've met in the sport or anywhere really like George. George is super in touch with his emotions, super in touch with his energy and everything like this. You know, sometimes George will kind of remove himself from the group to kind of be on his own and kind of go on his own journey. And a lot of the times when he's by himself, he's studying the camera work. He's studying how to be the best at this filming. So not only is the days that when he's here is he training to be a professional athlete and really striving for excellence on the mat and in the gym, he's also bringing the camera in and doing like professional work and bringing the Daisy Fresh vibe and energy to a platform that hasn't been done before, to YouTube and social media, and he's doing incredible. You can see his videos and compare them to anybody else, and then obviously you see his jiu-jitsu that it's world class. So I've always said, every time I go home I tell people George is one of, and depending on the day, could be my toughest role in the gym. He's got an incredible guard, he's well-rounded everywhere, and it's so awesome to see somebody dedicate this much time on and off the mats to better his friends and better his team, and I'm just really fortunate to know a guy like George.
Yeah, man, George is the OG of the whole squad. Him and Dro, I think of them as like the older brothers of the squad since day one. They've like took me in as their little bro and like kind of showed me the ropes. You know, George, he's the man all the way around.
I'm back here and I'm back on. Stand up like backbone. I'm beast mode, I'm so strong. Go hard or go home. No stopping, I can't stop. I will not lose. I'ma always win. Now let the games begin now. I'm never off my grind. I'm always on time. I'm ahead of the game, I'm first place. I'm in my prime. Hard work that pays off. I pay dues, I'm paid off. Cross me, get crossed off. I'm so fresh, I'm so raw. Go hard like a day. It's game time like game day. I ball hard and clutch play. It's game time like game day. Now let the games begin. Now let the games begin. Now let the games begin. I'ma always win. It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise. I'm top tier, I'm that guy. I'm the man of the year. I'm a man with no fear. I think like I'm a shark. The way I move so sharp. I go hard for the team. That's how I play my part. I'm solid like the foundation. I'm dedicated to greatness. I always knew I would win. Now let the games begin. Now I'm never off my grind. I'm always on time. I'm ahead of the game. I'm first place. I'm in my prime. Hard work that pays off. I pay dues. I'm paid off.
So now we're gonna drill gi. We're gonna drill gi at 2, and then drill to a night class tonight, and then that's it. Drinking some water, smashing some food, get a little break, and then I'm just back on it.
What do we got here for lunch?
90-minute rice and brisket.
Where the hell you get brisket?
Macaroni, and then I use it to make some ramen. But as you can tell, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people using one microwave, so you gotta wait their time.
Jorge Valladares is the scariest fucking guy in the entire PSF gym. He's also probably the nicest human being in the PSF gym. It's just one of those, balance things, or he's all here and he's all here.
All the editing and basically everything that's done in the PSF YouTube page is all George. He does what teams of people have to do for that. He's fucking incredible.
All right, so my boy George is probably like one of the most goal-driven, focused, headstrong people I know. Like anything the man set his mind to, he fucking excels at it. The man is fucking phenomenal at what he does. He's phenomenal at the editing, phenomenal at training, phenomenal competitor. Like I can't say too much more about him. If I could wake up and be George, I'd be doing all right in life. You know what I mean?
Jorge Valladares, he got here like a couple months, maybe almost a year, like after me, and moved in here full time. And like he changed a lot for me, jiu-jitsu wise. He like really opened up a lot of my jiu-jitsu for me, and like just really broke shit down for me, and took the time as a friend to just like really help me, got me where I needed to be. We lived in the gym for 3.5 years together. He's just a genuine human being, and he goes out of his way for everybody. He keeps us all accountable. And he's stern with all of us, almost like a big brother. He's like our big brother, and we'd be getting into little fights every now and then, just like bickering, just like family would. But in the end, he's just looking out for him, for us and the team. One of my best friends, and I know I can trust him for anything, with jiu-jitsu or just with life. I'd do anything for the guy.
So,
yo, big class. It's the first class in history for me that I've had 60 plus people. So 60 people in gis on the mats tonight. I don't know about nothing else.
Motherfucker's been on the mats for 10 hours. All of them. Literally. I've been here with him.
I live with George. I work with George. I trained with George. I've been mad at George. I've been scared of George. I listen to George. I just don't ever want that guy to leave, basically. He's one of the real ones,
I rolled with him thinking I was all that, and he beat the crap out of me. And then shortly after, can you cut that? Dude, I don't know what to say. He's one of the best friends I've ever had. He'll do anything for anybody. Shirt off his back, whatever you need, he's got you. So he's cool, calm, and collected. I mean, he's a genuine guy. I can't find anything wrong with the man. He's just a great friend, great competitor, great teammate. He'll do anything for anybody, man. He's a great dude.
Man, George has been awesome. He's taking time out of his day to come down here and teach me things that he's noticed I need help with and work on. Always motivating me, checks in on me a lot to make sure I'm doing good. He's been a great friend and a rad coach, man. He's just one of those guys I know I can depend on no matter what.
I mean, you could start by he's scary or he's super kind-hearted. George is the man. Training with George is like training with a wrecking machine. Like everybody else has said on this video, George is the man that you can go to if you need something. He's that kind of dude. So George, this one's for you.
Anytime I need help on anything, I reach out to George. We sat here and worked all day the other day. He took time out of his day to come in and help me do nothing but single leg snatches for almost 2 hours.
He's a pretty cool guy. He's nice and everything. He smiles, but then right when you bump hands, he's on you, and it's like, it's the craziest pressure. Like when Andrew beats you up, he's everywhere and he's beating you up, but when George beats you up, it's like pressure and he's driving you into the mat and it just hurts the whole time, the whole 10 minutes or whatever you're rolling. It's death. It's terrible.
George is like a brother closer than blood to me. He's helped me out a lot, especially in these last couple of years, not just on the mats, off the mats. He's been there a lot for me for whatever I needed, even the dumbest of questions I would ask him. He's had my back through thick and thin, so it just means the world to me. He means the world to me.
Well, he means the world to me, actually. He's like a child of mine. If I'd have had a son, I'd have hoped it would have been George.
First of all, George is a great person. I'm honored and pleased to share the mat with him. I've been with him for a couple years. I'm super proud of him. He's a good example to follow. Today he gets promoted to brown belt. Muy orgulloso de ti, mi hermano. Sigue para adelante. Te quiero, muchos besos, muchos abrazos de tío Jesse. Love you, brother.
Older than him.
2000.
Special day today. Thanks for coming. Joe Anderson. That's why it's a special day. Jacob Mormon. For the record, Jacob has a year before he can be a purple belt.
It's a scary year.
All right, there you go. Congratulations. George.
I'm sorry.
That's two. Actually,
One chicle.
look. Jorge Valladares got his brown belt tonight. He's an incredible member of the team, even a better friend, man. I'm really, really happy to be the person that was able to give him his brown belt. He's more than ready, man. He won the Nogi Pans 2020, and then they had the 2021 4 months later. He won the adult division. He just got old enough to do the Masters division, but achievements aside, the guy's ready in so many different ways, man. He's a constant team player. He puts everybody on the team before himself, and he just constantly gives back, man. So I'm just really happy to be a part of his journey, and giving him the brown belt was, it was a super joy, man. It was like one of my favorite promotions I've ever done. So I'm really excited for him. Guys, we had 60 people on the mats tonight. I started first gym in 1999. It's the most people I've ever had. So thanks for being a part of that. 60 people. Okay. All right, guys. George on 3. 1, 2, 3. George!
Yeah. Woo! Fuck yeah! All right,
Huh?
What just happened?
Fuck it, George got his brown belt, baby!
Now he's the best brown belt in the room.
Wait, time out. No.
So George, how do you feel?
Feel good, man.
You just got your brown belt.
Yeah.
Do you expect it? How do you feel? Shook?
I don't know. It's probably the closest thing that's ever happened to me. So, fuck.
It's a pretty special moment to see him get that. I was probably more emotional than he was, but it's pretty incredible. It's his first time getting a belt from Heath, so I know it meant a lot to him.
You want me to make George cry? Watch.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to me, man, by far in my entire life. That feeling I just felt when he wrapped it around my waist was wild. I've never felt anything like that ever. And then everyone fucking hugging me and thanking me and shit. I never felt anything like that, man. I didn't expect to feel something like that when I got emotion. So it's more than a belt. I mean, it's just like I don't even know how to describe it, honestly. Like I was good. And Pete came back again. He was like, we fucking did it. And then I just fucking, I don't know. It was uncontrollable, happy emotion is the only way I can describe it. It was a pretty good night.